Ready? We're going live on TV now. Hi chat, how we doing today? So, part of the reason why I'm so late is, since it's been like 7 minutes 38? 7:50, something like it's been a bit longer than normal. I try to only keep it to like 5 minutes of like a waiting room. But I got very distracted, and then I realized while I was distracted, because I've been working on art thing, I got very distracted and realized that I had 30 seconds until the stream had to be live, because I was supposed to be going live at 9 my time. So I went live, took way too long writing the tweets announcing the stream is live because I could not get the shit I wanted to write to fit in the character limit. And then I realized I had to go grab water and shit. So anyway, I'm here now, and have been working on art thing, and have promised to do ZZZ stream, especially because I need to do it. But brain just wants the arts right now because I started arting and then got wrapped up in it. I also accidentally started pre-installing, so we at least have that much time to... Hold up, wait, what the fuck? Yap time? Yo, I love yap time. What is this? Seed, where were you yesterday? I went to Proxy's place for a little chat. 6th Street, but on the Proxy's currently in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Nonetheless, I had a nice chat with everyone. That expression, are you hungry? Let me get you some tasty gasoline. Would you prefer ice cubes or a sprig of mint? Don't put the water in someone's gas tank. Is this how EOS recharges? Ew, even when Proxy's not around, having my head patted feels so comforting. It looks like this is great for recharging after all. Yap time. Flowers, are you growing well today? You are too, but not you. Don't worry, I won't eat you, but you gotta put in a bit more effort, okay? Okay, I love this. This is so cute. This is so cute, and I'm definitely stealing this for a thumbnail at some point. Let me just add it to my Milanote, to like a Milanote real quick. Yap time, she eats flowers. I mean... I don't know if I've eaten a whole flower, but petals are kind of tasty. They smell nice, and a good chunk of flavor is the smell. And when they smell nice, they can taste like pretty vegetative and stuff, but you know, I need a flower. I need a flower. I mean, I've drunk flower tea plenty of times, and I've done flower infusions into booze before. Surely eating a flower is the next logical step. Yap time. Here, you know what? Make a new one. This is happening. That is not the correct button, Jinx. That is still not the correct button. Why am I so bad at this? Copy image. Paste image. Enlarge an image. Open folder. Let's see, open folder. It should be in this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. We grab this one. Oh wait, no, I have to actually open it. Grab this. We paste this. Oh shit, I pasted it into the file, into the folder. And we paste it. Oh fuck, it's not alpha. Why? Okay, fine. We'll open the actual, like, CSV file. Copy that. Pop it in here. There we go. There we go, chat. I've eaten flowers before. It's a bit bougie, but not that weird. Yeah, it's not that weird. I mean, people do things with flowers for food all the time and for drinks and whatnot. It's not that weird. Actually, now I think about it, maybe I haven't eaten the whole flower. I'm pretty sure I've had like flower tea before at like a Chinese place with my parents when I was younger, and I'm 90% sure at one point I did eat the entire, like, bloomed flower afterwards out of curiosity. So maybe I have actually eaten a flower before. I don't know if that's a fake memory or not. Hey, Critter, if I could have even 10% of Ogre Cap's power, I would take it. Girl is very, very powerful, if nothing else. And if I could eat that much and burn it all off like that, hell yeah. Okay, let's, like, erase this part. And probably some of this part. Oh, shit. A little too much. A little bit of this. Like, right about there. Sure. This is fine. Sure. Get rid of this part. We will do the thing in the title and thumbnail in the second. We need mandatory yap time that is now also becoming art time because I feel like doing art right now. We must do the shitpost art first. Fuck. I did that in one stroke too, no. That's fine, it's a shitpost, it doesn't have to be that clean. Oh shit, I ate the corner on accident, whatever, it's fine. Fuck. I need to stop doing this in one stroke. There, we have yap time. You're not done with Sesby and Shaq? No, JD. At the last stream we did, at least the last stream for ZZZ, we finished the main story for the events, and I did all of the little, like, mission, or, like, little mini games and stuff off stream. But then we realized that I still hadn't done the side story stuff that is part of the limited rewards, so we need to knock that out. I have no idea how long those take. I would assume they're pretty short, but that does need to be knocked out. Cool. Alright, we have a new thing now. I don't know what we're going to use this thing for, but there's a new thing now. Go ahead and largen this all the way. Okay. I need to save this. Yap time. Okay, and then we need to change the canvas size. I saw a Hans figurine at my local Miniso, but I don't know enough about Uma's identifier. Oh, those, they don't take long, maybe 30 minutes each, one hour each with the yaps. Okay, cool, not bad. I mean, I figured it couldn't be that long, like, surely, right? Let's try 5,000. Yep, okay. 4,500 pixels. Oh, yeah, look at that. Pretty much exactly. Cool. Cool. Alright, yeah, we have a thing now. We have a new asset, chat. I have zero fucking idea what I'm going to use this for, but we have a new asset. Export single layer JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Yap time. I should probably go in a different folder. Here we go. Emotes and shit. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god, why is this file massive? Oh, right, because of the 8,000 pixels. I might have made a mistake, chat. I might have made a mistake making this. Yeah, hold up. This is savable. Thumbnails. Open up the thumbnail for this video, for this stream. Wow. I feel like you might underestimate yaps, but I'm optimistic. My estimate is 4 hours. So we'll make it just barely in time, because we have 5 hours. A little less than 5 hours right now. Gotcha. We'll be fine, chats. This will surely be fine. Oh my god, it's so big! Oh shit. Didn't keep both highlighted. So I'm used to doing like my illustrations and like my practice on 8000 by 8000. That way, if I want to do very fine details, I can. And then I'll often like downsize for like actual exporting, but I completely forgot that not doing that makes it a ridiculously large file. Okay, cool. Yap times, get rid of all of this. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Okay, let's save this as... Oh wait, I have to close yap time first. Save this as yap time. Actually, let me move this into the correct folder real quick. There we go. Place that. Still no idea what we're going to use this for, but this will have some use at some point. I will eventually have some sort of... Oh yeah, I should save that. I will eventually have some sort of moment of inspiration when the muse of Seed's feet tickle my ears. Speaking of which, still haven't watched any of the Seed-related stuff. Should we do that or do the roommates first? Oh, but the yap time. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you guys say that it could take me 4 hours, so maybe we just do this. It's not pre-installing anyway. Wu brought back Som Noir, tried Augusta in it, and the final hit overall did 30 million damage. That was neat. I swear, please, can they just add difficulty levels? I would love to grind more of that roguelike mode if they added difficulty levels, but it's like laughably easy to do as a weekly. Last night I literally did that plus like simulated universe and what's it, and Path to Nowhere weeklies like all at the same time. I was just alt tabbing between them because the Woowa like roguelike is just so crazily easy. Oh, okay, let me put my tablet away real quick as much as I want to art more. I really should do more art streams at some point though. Like, really should do that. Art is fun. And I need to like force myself to do more and practice more and get more get more work done on like pieces and stuff. I couldn't even do her full ult without buffs until the final boss. Everything would die either on setups or normal. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, especially considering, like, I can't even get through a full rotation. Like, even the final boss, I can't get through, like, a full Frolova rotation without it fucking dying. Oh, cute. It's spooky. But it's not spooky season yet. It's September. Let's go, Soldier 11. Yeah, wait, what the fuck? This track slaps. How have I never heard it before? Bam 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 bam. Damn, it's got a little funky beat to it too. Yeah, I'll fucks with this. Okay. And now we're in the temple. Augusta almost killed my PC. I overestimated the particle effects. Yeah, I can say pretty officially that Frolova and Augusta have definitely power creeped animation in Woowa, where they're actually starting to hit like PGR levels animation. And that's impressive because you've seen me play PGR, chat. PGR animation is no joke, but they're actually starting to get closer and closer to hitting the level of animation work they do for that. Because so far they have not gotten even really that close, but definitely with like Frolova and definitely with Augusta, and especially her like fucking ult looks like a PGR core, looks like a PGR core passive ult rotation or something. I don't know if you noticed, but you have the option to fight Scar before leaving the final room, just for fun, I guess. Still not enough HP. Wait, really? You do? How? How? I had no fucking idea. Reset you, confirm selection, dispatch. Oh, wait, next patch, aren't they gonna make it auto-select, like, correctly? And not pick a random shit bang boos? Let's see. Crafting. Craftable. Click the crafts. Craft the thing. Wait, shit. Are you... Okay, you got enough. At this point, I don't even care about using the correct bamboos, because they're going to finish before I can get more materials anyway. So I kind of just pick random funny craft boos. And fuck it, let's throw another electric boy in there. Pine Foot Pot. Oh shit, wait, actually not this one. This is not one I'm selling right now. Right, I stocked up on that because I needed it for Yumcha Sin. Do that one. Okay, how's the selling going? Okay, yeah, we're still like very healthy on everything though. Like, at this point, everything will last through the next one anyway, but I should make sure I'm still stocking up on focused bracers, because I'll need them again at some point. I like to make sure that I have, like, at least a day and a half of fucking everything that is, like, that actually makes money. If something on, even when it's hot, can't make more money than Misfortune Warding Masks, though, I don't bother with it, because I can just sell Misfortune Warding Masks. Like, right now, I could sell Cinnabar Mills, but that's less profit than just fucking selling Misfortune Masks, so I just sell Misfortune Masks. Especially because Misfortune Masks is one of the ones you can double up. Oh wait, no, Misfortune Masks you can't double up on. Never mind, I'm dumb. But regardless, I make a lot. I've made so many Misfortune Masks at this point. I have a massive excess anyway. Well, not anymore actually. I had 11 days of these at one point, so I guess I've burned through quite a bit of them. But yeah, I mean, it's very rare to find something that actually beats heterogeneous anticoagulants. There are a few that manage to do it when they're on hot, but it's very few and far between, so I pretty much am always selling this as well. It just sucks you can't double up on ingredients adventuring for that one, because the 4 slot... I finished my Yumcha Sin, right? Okay. Because the 4 slot is going to be for the other medicine in that area. You go through the door instead of the portal. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think it's mainly if you didn't use the point boosted characters, but still want oral. Oh wait, you don't need to use the point boosted characters if you kill Scar. It wouldn't be enough because it only gives 1k extra points, 1.5k with it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was about to say, if I don't have to use like the fixed people, I'll do just for Lovati. Like, am I crazy? Is this background music in ZZZ new? I guess I need to turn up my own personal volume a bit. Like, am I actually fucking crazy? Is this new? I wish I had a live 2D model so you could see me jamming right now. One day I'll actually finish my own live 2D model and then have my animator friend help me bring it. One day. Oh yeah, that's right. Shiryu has reset. I don't know if we would do it tonight, but you know what would be a fun Shiryu would just to be to use only the roommates couples. Like only use the roommates and do like 2-person fights and clear all of Shiryu. Like just do Evelyn and Astra and Alice and Yuzuha. Pretty sure I heard it before, not here though. Okay, yeah, that might be why. It might have been from somewhere else and they decided to move it over here, but I mean, I fuck with it. I would love to hear this track every time I go do dailies. Okay, speaking of fucking dailies, why did I drink that coffee again? I don't need any of these, fuck. I don't need any of these, I guess. I really should, fuck it, I'm like probably good on chips. I have all of the Ascension mats that I need as far as I know, and at this point, there's a new set coming out, so I might as well just farm this, I guess. Bop. Bop, bop, bop.
Your weakness has been exposed.
Huh, I'm a little surprised that EX didn't manage to pop Assault, but I think I whipped the first half of it. Let's see. Pop. Pop.
With the blade. Feel the sea breeze.
I was a little slow finding the last guy so that I could just have them all die at the same time. Man, never have I wished I had an M2 Jane so much as playing this team. It's actually a really fun team. Hey Ravel, how's it going? Also, hi Krita, hi JD, hi, I'm just the guy. I don't know if I said hi to everyone here earlier. I just got like immediately into the yap and then making a meme.
I got this, Alice. Let's ride the wave. Stay on offense. You're all riddled with flaws.
No, he's out of it. Oh wait, nope, it's big and what? It hit him? Okay, sure, whatever. Strut your shit, Alice. Oh yeah, I saw John Mavul earlier, Novobo, mentioned the skipping Alice gang. I mean, totally fair. I had no interest in Alice starting out, but I still felt obligated to pull her because she uses a foil and I was a foilist. I guess technically am? I don't know. It doesn't count if I haven't fucking done it in like 2 decades. But I was a weapon captain. I was a foil weapon captain for my fencing team in high school. So, because she uses a foil, I feel like I have to pull her. And then they made it really, really sweet and gay. So, yeah, now I love Alice and Yuzuha. Let's see. Bop, bop, bop. Go away, red exclamation mark. We don't need you here no more. Oh, do I, like, actually have to... Oh, shit, that's right. It's monthly reset. Ooh. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. I'm definitely going to end up needing these. Nom, 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 nom. Let's see. Shit, did I buy the fucking hamster cage last patch? No, I was shooting calibrate. No, okay, I did. I remember now. Okay. The points for buying these actually get pretty tight because they're only from Shiryu and only from Shiryu and weeklies. But the Holo 0 ones you get a laughably large amount of. Okay. Alright. I don't think there's anything left to do in ZZZ that I can use as an excuse to fuck around before doing the thing in the thumbnail. I mean, unless we do some Shiryu first. Okay, just out of curiosity, what does Shiryu look like this time around? Okay, physical and electric damage increase. One hitting enemy with a basic attack, EX damage increase. Oh, okay, so it's just like a generically good buffs, huh? Can confirm this whole team M2W1 is fun. Yeah, it's like I don't pull for Mindscapes, right? But that does seem like it'd be so much fun to play together because it's such a fun like dual DPS quick swap team. Yeah, so what we're looking at fire. No! They're fire resistant. My dreams of doing the funny roommates teams. I mean, I guess I could just like because there's fire on this side and if they have fire resistance, I could just put Alice Yuzuha on this side, because even if they're not physical, they should still be able to clear. It's also fun with Piper instead of Jane. I mean, fair. It's just the main reason that Jane works so well on it is because Jane makes assaults crit. So she significantly amps Alice's damage. And the damage amp is what makes the team work really well and competitively. Still not as strong as, like, Vivian, but whatever. We don't own Vivian. Because we lost 50-50 on Vivian, and then I didn't play the main story until after she was gone. And then I cried on stream because we couldn't get Vivian anymore. I don't know, just on the surface and what they showed off in her media and stuff like that before doing the story, she didn't really do anything for me. But then, of course, he's like, oh, well, we'll just make you give a shit about this character by doing really good writing. And then they did really good writing and made me care about Vivian. Jesterum, oh, it's Jesterum Bomber for SD7? Gotcha, gotcha. Yep, last mate, roommate missions. I mean, there's really not that much stuff. It's just like the side story stuff. It's not really, we don't really have that much going on. Managed to scrap together enough points to get Alice Wednesday. Let's go! Glad I actually got it instead of losing like I have in every other gacha recently. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah, this previous patch cycle, like the one before the current updates and like HSR and shit like that, I have not had very good gacha luck. Frolova. Pretty sure Frolova took us too, right? Actually, that's right. I started using WooA Tracker and like other trackers, so I should actually be able to just look at it now. Poll Tracker. Yeah, so I got fucking Ling-Yanged on Frolova, and then I lost 50-50 on Rachia. And then I did at least manage to not lose 50-50 on Cantarella because I literally didn't have pulls anymore. That would have sucked. Oh my god, my 50-50 rate. What is this? 23.98... Wait, 25% 50-50 win rate. Wooa, I love you. Kuro, I've been a devoted player for your games for like the past 5 goddamn years. Why are you doing this to me? God fucking damn. Yeah, I think my featured weapon's decent. Yeah, 45 pity for featured weapons. So like my featured weapon's actually pretty decent. But Vivian with Alice feels bad optimizing. The sort of cooldown is so hard to manage. Yeah, no, that's fair. I know that there's definitely a lot with that. But also, Ravel, there's a thing like you also have to still deal with ICDs even on a Jane Alice team because of the disorder procs from her level 5 charge. Oh, sorry, level 3 charge attack, right? Like her mini assaults, her polarized assaults do proc disorder, meaning you have to deal with ICD around that too. And you have that on top of the issue of also having twice as much build up for a single anomaly instead of having like double build-ups that you can be a bit less concerned about. So it doesn't come up as often because you don't have as many disorders as a Vivian team, but you do still have them and have to like make sure you're really planning around them happening. Like you basically have to make sure that during her level 3 charge attack you actually get you get the anomaly filled up, because her level 3 charge attack always guarantees that the assault triggers before the polarized assault. But of course you're quick stopping off of her, so Jane has to be hitting them the entire time to make sure that happens. I think I have ZZZ Tracker. Total signals, top 28%. Gee, thanks. 69. Average SPD 60.5. Hey, 57% top win rate. Actually, that's gotten a lot better than I thought it did. Huh. Then again, this is also missing, like, all of my other bullshit because I've lost so many fucking 50-50s. And it's juiced up by us not missing 50-50 on Ju Fufu and Caesar, who are both regret pulls anyway. But yeah, actually not bad. Not terrible. This could definitely be worse. I only just started doing WooA the trackers though, so I don't really have like a very good amount of long amount of data. Or you look at streaming the PGR. I know I'm just the guy. I'm bricked for at least a year because of this. If we ever lose a 50-50, it's because of the Vera PGR luck. 100%. Sees the match with one element than two. Oh yeah, that's fair, Ravel. Especially because Vivian's stuff happens off-field mostly, so that makes it a bit more complicated. Very red lately, huh? Yep. I'm amazed that I'm below 70 for pity. Oh wait, that's right, because Sambi's on there. Sambi was a very big surprise to get that early. Let's see. I'm pretty sure my Wengean's pretty good, though. 80% win rates. Just slightly better than average. 51.67 S-Pity, but that's hard carried by Astra's Wengean, which I didn't even need. Like, I mean, we've talked about this, chat. The only real reason that I pull Wenjins is because I really enjoy the character. Like, if I love a character, I'm going to pull their Wenjin. I don't care about pulling the Wenjin otherwise. So I don't pull Wenjins for meta. And so I didn't have Astra's Wenjin. Then I played through the event and was like, oh shit, this is actually like the most beautiful, wholesome, like, lesbian couple that Mihoyo's ever put out. Yes, I'm putting them over Kiyame. And I don't know, it was a very sweet, very beautiful storyline, and I love them together. So I was like, well, I guess I'm pulling fucking Astra's Wenjin, and we are so goddamn bricks next patch because of we're like so fucking bricked the next patch because of me committing already since 1.0 to pulling every Obel plus their Wenjin, so that's 2 characters and 2 Wenjins. And then, of course, they're rerunning Evelyn right now. Like, of fucking course they're rerunning Evelyn. I knew it was gonna happen too, because, like, it's basically her time in, like, the rerun cycle. So now we have to pull her Wenjin as well, so... Yeah, I don't know what I'm like, actually fucking bricked next patch. I don't know how I'm going to have enough pulls. For real, Astralin was so blindingly wholesome soulmates? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's actually genuinely beautiful. And then HSR, my 50-50 win rate has been very good recently at HSR. That being said, this was kind of painful. But it was during anniversary, so since it was anniversary and the 2Xs were resetting, I did buy everything I hadn't gotten, so pretty healthy on pulls for that. The Jiao Cho was really painful, though. Like, this patch was the 2 50-50 losses of, I think, pretty much everything, other than, like, the Yan Xinging early on, before the start of 3.0. Yeah, just this patch was painful because of the very deep into pity 50-50 losses back-to-back on the same patch. Okay. I don't know why we're looking at my trackers. Just kind of felt like it. Let's do the thing in the title, I guess. Or...
This is the path I follow.
Or...
I'll protect. Take a deep breath. I hear the stage calling my name.
Or... we do one roommate shirt. I haven't actually gone to play any games today, so I kind of want to click buttons a bit first before doing a bunch of story stuff.
I got this, Alice.
There's really no point in me burning this here.
Feel the rhythm of the waves. Prepped and ready. Keep it up. Here to dance.
Here to dance?
Wait. Let's ride the wave.
Whoops.
Ambush. Need my help?
Would have been a lot more efficient for me to not have them use a funny thing, but I wanted to do the use a funny thing.
Let's go. Remember the soft touch of sun.
Fuck it, why not? Might as well pop the ult, just for funnies. We love the roommate double ults. 37% 50-50 win rate in ZDZ, but it's balanced out by the top 30% S rank luck. Yo, shit, okay. Flip the team. Oh, fuck! Flip the teams. Right, the fire is on this side. It's fine. It's sure you 4. It'll be fine, surely.
Allow me, Eve. So unprofessional.
Okay, I do want to reset for grouping, though. I did a very poor job grouping them there. Evelyn grouping's a little fucking scuffed, though, because of the tether.
Allow me, Eve.
Probably need to start over here.
So unprofessional.
Better. God, I hate mini guys. I can't do anything. Okay, you're taking too long. I wanted to build up some more resources first. Come on, you Howard. Okay, fine, you're taking too long.
My time to shine.
Fuck. Animation locked myself. I couldn't do a special dodge. There we go.
But we still need everyone.
Heads up. Your
Oh shit, why'd I do that? I just wasted an extra stack.
Catch the rhythm.
Actually, let's do this for the funnies. I want to get Astra ult up. Come on, Astra, you got this, girl. There we go.
Music is the rhythm of life.
Nothing reaches my defense.
Around me, Eve.
Don't cross the line.
All right, I'll take them
Countering.
Oh shit, this shield is fucking fat though.
Heads up.
Oh wait, shit, did I not trigger the chain attack? I'm fucking stupid. There's no way I stunned this guy before killing, surely. No, I couldn't even get the chain attack. You can group with Astra Holding. I keep forgetting that exists, you're right. Huh. Yeah, I keep forgetting that exists. Whoops. 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 It's fine, chat. Just one more, surely. Just one more, surely.
My time to shine.
Yep, I always forget that fucking exists. Thank you for the reminder. Hell yeah. They didn't get stagger locked for once. Why not? Just use snap.
Wow. Catch the rhythm.
Don't even try.
Ah, fuck, I wasted all that charge because I didn't get a charge attack going first.
My time to shine.
Watch out!
Stage is mine.
Neutralizing the threat. Nothing slips through my defenses.
I wasted a lot of ult energy there for no reason.
Countering. Final warning.
That didn't kill you? Oh, because Astra missed, that's why.
So unprepared.
Oh, shit. I thought I could super armor that. I want full resources before I do this. Okay.
All right. Sing in the name of hope.
Don't cross the line.
This is such a good track, though.
My time to shine.
God, this team is actually really satisfying to play. What the hell? This is fun.
Press the advantage.
Oh shit, it didn't kill him. Fuck, I wanted to have a stylish finish. Yeah, with this team, I do need to be doing a lot more Astra swaps though, because it only happens on quick assist, which requires me to swap to Astra and have a second character to swap to. Like, she has so much energy left right now. No point wasting charge.
Riddled with flaws. Prepped and ready.
Oh, shit. Thought I could dodge that in time.
Perfectly symmetrical. Remember the stuff. Let's ride the wave. One for me.
Damn, I fucked up. I'm not having used her attack. I had to wait for the ICD. Whoopsie daisy. No, wrong one.
Guess what? My umbrella hit.
Oh, this is such a waste of... I didn't realize... Oh, wait, no. Not that big of a waste.
In the name of summer, I won't lose. You're gonna pay. Feel the rhythm of the wave.
Why can't I turn that?
A chance to score.
Okay, I fucked up with the ICDs again. God damn it. I am playing this team so badly right now. I am fucking up so many ICDs. Yeah, I need to time my Alice assault procs during the swap cancel better. Okay, one. These teams are really fun to play. Out of the 3 bots we have in these games that change the music, how would you rank them? Astra, Astra, and Astra. The other 2 aren't that great. Oh, Shakuna's alright. But it's Astra, Astra, and Astra. Oh my god, they refuse to attack me! Oh shit, what? Oh shit, I was in my last basic.
My time to shine.
Nothing. Slips
Yeah,
through my
I don't really have like any like good amp windows to save my ult for. Yeah, I need to take advantage of that to get more Astra EXs off. Otherwise, she's overcapping on energy really bad. Oh, just face tank it, it's fine.
Precision strike.
I'm a little late on that. Oh, I can actually do this for a stun window.
Countering.
My time to shine. Both are me. Sing in the name of hope.
Nothing reaches my defense.
This is our chance.
Your journey. And
Damn, did that fit in the stun? Yeah,
still
just about. Not bad. I could have done that a bit more cleanly. I needed to start the Evelyn chain attack like 2 seconds earlier to still be able to abuse like the stun window and recalc. And I also forgot to cancel Astra's. Stun proc. But other than that, pretty okay run. I didn't realize this was an option, but I reload. +1 social credit because of using the only unit exclusively using a Chinese song, JK. I mean, it's so good though, Acid. Like, it's such a banger track. There's like a fucking tweet about this actually that like lives rent free in my head. It's a meme. Let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure my bookmark. Hold on, what was that? They're also a very cute couple. And the only one that when people go, oh, you're just shipping them despite us understanding how MiHoYo fucking operates. The only one that you can actually be like, no, they're actually canon. That's why MiHoYo got in trouble for making them canon for kissing in a manga. Let's see if I can find that. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything on my Twitter bookmarks that will get me demonetized.
Even in summer,
I save a lot of
I
bookmarks.
can't afford to let my training slip.
But there's one meme in particular that's just like, every single time like the Astral song comes on. Probably find it eventually. I don't think I liked it that, or like I bookmarked it that long ago, surely.
Once
Wait, can
we're
you
back,
search bookmarks?
should I go
Oh, there I go.
surfing
Oh, by the way, chat. Should I try doing this? Like, should I make it, should I do a run on stream for this? I don't know. Since they are doing a thing and it seems like it might be fun. Okay, let's see. Astra?
Can't afford to let my training slip.
Oh yeah, that shit. People doing the Astra one. The best one I've seen for this is someone using it for using it as a CS:GO crosshair.
Should I go surfing?
God damn it. Fuck. Okay, that's not helpful. This also probably won't be helpful.
Can't afford to let my training slip.
So true, Lighter. Oh, I completely forgot about that. This happened 12 seconds after the video ended.
Once we're back,
Oh wait, this one was really impressive because this is like a fan-made animation. Yes, we're looking through my Twitter now. Deal with it.
even in summer, I can't afford to let my training slip.
It's also really nice how good this animation is with how few keyframes they use. Like, it's a really impressive animation, but there's actually not much done in terms of animation keyframes. Like, that's the most you see in the entire thing. Otherwise, that's, you know, using the same, at least the same posing. Lots of, like, really impactful they do a really good job using those impactful freeze frames, though, which not only means they have to animate less, but they do a really good job with actually using them to execute. I was just very impressed by that one.
Even in
Why is it poking my
I
neck?
can't afford to let my training slip.
Wait, what was that one? Oh, right, it's the same person again making a slash animation for Ellen.
Once we're back, should I go
Let's
surfing?
see. Surely we find it eventually, right? So fucking true. I forgot about this meme.
Can't afford to let my training slip.
Incorrect. We ship literally everyone in the game a bell. Oh my fuck, I've liked so many goddamn ZZZ memes.
Once we're
Cute.
back, should I go
Actually, no, fuck it, I'm reposting that one.
swimming?
I don't care if it's old. Ah, shit, I think we're getting far back enough now that, we're not... Did I not save that? That's like no... Oh my god, yeah, I didn't save that meme. Okay, well,
Can't afford to let my
that fucking
training
sucks.
slip.
I'm so concerned for people who don't see how gay Ashlyn is. It just makes me so sad that they're missing such earnest here. Yeah, I don't know. I can also understand people being, like, very... People, like, immediately writing off anything where they don't, like, kiss in the fucking media, writing off immediately as just shipping bullshit, because there is a big issue in anime, like, in otaku culture, of, like, shipping shit that is cringe or doesn't make sense, right? Which, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you like it, if, like, that's what you like, and, you know, you recognize it's canon and stuff, fuck it. It makes you enjoy your media better, than hell yeah. But that being said, like... I can understand why people would immediately discount it without ever paying attention. That being said, if you don't think all the shit they go through isn't gay, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you have gay blinders on so hard at that point. But at the same time, I can also see people being like, oh, well, you know, it's like female love. It's like, you know, very good friends, like female friendship, which there are definitely cases where it's like, oh no, like you could just definitely see this as female friendship. I don't agree the Astralin storyline is one of them, but especially with that little thing I highlighted in one of those tweets about the pupil dilation, like, it is such a banger track. It's literally the only Chinese song I have playing on Spotify, and I usually like hearing Chinese in songs. Yeah, fair. There's a few Chinese songs I like. There's quite a few from Scissor 7 I'm a big fan of. Speaking of Yuri, I seriously can't believe one of my friends said Astra and Eve never give off those vibes to me, and my only response is, how the fuck is that even possible? Evelyn literally says, I've been living in darkness and Astra is the sun. Like, yeah, literally Romeo and Juliet. It makes sense now that he's one of the people that thought everyone in Wuwa isn't all in love with Rover. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming they also probably play male Rover. Thus spoiling Augusta and Neo is this for sure. Heard. Dude, I've been losing my mind because Wood hasn't done explicit Yuri like that before. Yeah, though, that's fair. I mean, you could definitely make the argument in PGR they do that because the Commandant can be female. But yeah, they haven't really done anything like that. In fact, like, a lot of the ships that are popular are mostly like hetero ships in PGR. Like, there's a lot of like Lee and Vera stuff, and there's a lot of Bianca and Bianca and Uncle stuff. There really aren't any like Yuri ships that are particularly popular that I can think of in PGR. History will always call them roommates. Very, very close roommates. Two old spinsters who never married and lived out their days on a farm with 15 dogs. Just the best of friends, chat. More specific, but like definitely roommates, like how they, like look how they banter. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do love. I was like, I am. Fucking last CCZ stream at the very end, I literally screamed because I can't believe they pulled a fucking Legend of Korra off at the end of the event story in ZZZ. Like, they literally pulled a Legend of Korra off where just very end, very quick like 2-second snippets, zoom in on them holding hands, and then just fucking cut to the climax. It's like, what the fuck, Smihoyo? I can't believe you actually just Legend of Korra'd me. What the shit is this? Legend of Korra is another one where I find it weird that people don't see, at least in, like, the last 2 seasons, see, like, the Korrasami thing. I mean, you know, the whole thing where Korra is literally only willing to be emotionally vulnerable around Asami, and she is the only one that she actually, like, really writes letters to a lot, and that she helps Korra open up and be more expressive and okay and honest with her feelings, and etc, 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 etc. Also, the fact that Korra has always just given off butch lesbian rage vibes. I'm assuming they also play male Rover. Wow, that's so accurate. What the fuck? I mean, A, the majority of people play male Rover, and B, if they're like having issues with, if they have like a gay blinders up, right? They have Yuri blinders up, and they're shipping all the characters with Rover. Then of course they're not playing female Rover. Frover. It's been a while since I've caught a stream. Watching your theater crafting through Monster Hunter World and Iceborne and some Genshin. Have you been doing any theater crafting through Monster Hunter once? I did a little bit, Donald Trump. Ha ha ha. I did a little bit, DT. But I got kind of burnt out on doing the math for it, and then the end game loop for Monster Hunter Wilds just really wasn't hitting it. And like, I've broken down on stream many times, very in depth, why that's the case. I even did it on the podcast I did with Sunfire Sunrise that one time. Suntide Turtle. Anyway, I even did that once, but I don't know. It hasn't been hitting the same, and I'm really just waiting for the expansion at this point. I mean, I'm gonna play when they do the next really big update. I didn't bother popping back on from the Gaiacris. And it'll be fun to do like at least a stream or two playing it with some old friends. But I don't know, we still do like a little TC stuff here and there, but I've kind of shifted away from TC because I kind of would rather spend my time like yapping and on stream and spend my time enjoying like stories together and reactions to stories and shit like that with chats versus doing a lot of hard theory crafting where like now, I mean back in the day with like Monster Hunter World and with Genshin, there was not much of a theory crafting scene, so I was one of the few people actually doing it and also actually putting content out on it. And then I was also oftentimes working with the others who were doing it, whether they put out content or not. But now there's so much of a glut, there's so much of that now, and it's moved so far forward, especially when it comes to like the popular modern gachas, that I don't feel the need to do it anymore. If anything, I just refer to certain people's content and calcs and go, yeah, everyone else, just follow this. Like, I trust them implicitly, because there's a few of the modern day theory crafter content creators that I am familiar with and have seen their math and just in general like, and they're cool people. So I just implicitly trust theirs instead of doing any calculations myself these days. I'm not against like doing random little calculations sometimes, and I will probably end up doing it randomly at some point, like Lua or something, but the best rooms. I will not stand for this asexual erasure. I mean, fair, Goldred?
Even in summer.
When are we going over Hans Christian Andersen's spectrum of sexuality, aka so autistic historians legit have no clue, but probably gay? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like, homosexual erasure in history, outside of, like, the whole roommates joke, too. But, I mean, it is... I don't know, I saw some, I think it was a fucking, like, a video documentary talking about it at one point, where there's stuff like, you know, the whole, like, Lincoln and his best friend and the whole, like, log cabin stuff, and in, like, a lot of cases, you could definitely make the argument that they're not even, like, erasing the gayness, it's just not the relevant thing to history. Like, it's just not a thing that is really relevant when historians look at this kind of stuff. It's more, what's more important is, like, the ways that their friendship, quote-unquote, affected Lincoln's decision-making and things like that, right? So it's not really, like, the focus of, like, I guess, the historical analysis and, like, work put into it. Like, the letters may be important, but whether that meant they were actually fucking or not kind of wasn't. At least in terms of, like, what is studied historically. I don't know, it's interesting. You know, I'm not any kind of a history buff, and I don't fully know if I completely buy into that. But it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting way to look at it. After this run, can you show your weeping? Also weeping. I don't think my weeping Gemini is built acid. Do you play Persona Phantom X? I want to, but I play too many gachas already, and I don't like Persona enough to drop any of the other ones I'm playing right now. I remember Jinjing's Bennett salesman. So true. It's okay, so Jeff has taken up the torch in literally every way, including shilling Bennett, alright? The Jeff, cool guy. I think Rover simping is definitely textual. I found it genuinely distracting. Yeah, I don't really have that much issue with the Rover simping. I just don't think Rover's an interesting character. It would be fine if Rover's an interesting character, but she's fucking not. Like, Stell is so much more of an interesting character if we're going for the whole, like, you know, amnesiac slash, like, self-insert sort of MC. Like, Stell's a really good example of being used. But obviously, Bell and Wise are by far the best, because A, they're canonically existed at the same time. They're actual characters who are also actual siblings and have their own dynamic and relationship outside of the context of new waifus to pull. Like, Bell and Wise is how you do an MC correctly. If you're doing, like, the kind of self-insert, blank slate MC, though, Stell and Chief from Path of Nowhere and PGR's Commandant are all really good examples too, because they are actual characters. They aren't like a blank slate, and they aren't like they aren't always like I'd win. They have to struggle. They have to make hard decisions. Like all of these things. I mean, I guess Bell and Wise don't really have to make that hard of decisions because it's, you know, sanitized Mihoyo shit. But this is not Honkai Impact 3rd. Rover is absolutely the worst character in that game. I'm trying really hard to think of someone else, but I think Rover's worse than Yang Yang, so yeah, probably. Ben, it's just, yes, I have a Torrent Twitch. Oh yeah, I know. Now, as the Jeff is currently Nivelette salesman, I mean, yeah, but, you know, that doesn't, just because you're selling a different car doesn't mean you aren't still also selling used Bennett cars, right? Speaking of gachas, Jinx downloads it and suddenly they have a summer event. Coincidence? I think not. Smile. Bennett salesman was pretty mid. I can't believe you never considered Jinx as a pure water femboy salesman. Yeah, but also, like, I feel like if you were there in, like, the early 1.0 days, the Bennett salesman thing was actually very necessary because people genuinely did not understand how good Bennett was. Like, he was basically, like, C or B tier in fucking every tier list that existed. And the vast majority of the creators did not understand how good he was because of the whole, oh, but it's conditional on him being able to use his attack, blah, 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 blah. No, that's, no. But anyway. People did not realize how good he was, but, like, Jingqiu was, I guess, a more interesting, like, sale thing, because Jingqiu was, wait, Jingqiu? Is that how you pronounce it? I forget. Jingqiu. Qi, I think? But that one was a more interesting case, because at that point, it wasn't so much so selling, like, Jingqiu and, like, convincing people that Bennett's attack buff is good, right? It's more a matter of, like, selling to people the new understanding of how elemental gauge theory works. Because people genuinely did not understand how important the elemental system was in the game, and didn't understand, like, how Vape worked and why it was so fucking good and all of that shit. So that was more interesting and probably a bit more in, like, the general consciousness, because that was a matter of actually selling people on, you know, the mechanics of Genshin. Yeah, people super underestimated him, and it was super confusing to even before I learned CC. Yeah, I mean, part of that, though, is just people not being used to, like, these kinds of games, right? And people just not really understanding how stats work without just, like, following a hard guide. And even back then, the guides in Genshin were kind of shits because a lot of the big names were just hyper whales who were very entertaining and didn't know jack shit about what they were talking about. Not exclusively, of course, but definitely a lot of that. I also Bennett so hard that getting into HSR, I read Ting Yun's code and was like, oh yo, this is Bennett, and she was. Smile. Yeah, definitely to some degree. Probably the reason why I didn't bother with the Bennett thing was I put him in S tier immediately after reading his kit, so mega. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I discounted Bennett until, like, I think day 5 of Genshin, where I actually bothered to read his kit and do some testing. I was like, hold up. This boy is goated. Excuse me? It was Pandemic Dying too, so a lot of casuals, so much misinfo at the time. Oh, yeah. I mean, it wasn't just a lot of casuals because of, like, the COVID as well, though. There was a lot of, like, casuals because it wasn't... It was the first majorly successful gacha in... outside of Asia, basically. Like, it was the first ever incredibly accessible gacha outside of Asia. And so it's also, in all cases, less a matter of the casuals and more a matter of just not having the same, like, culture as gacha does in Asia. Because in Asia, theory crafters are taken a lot more seriously, and they're kind of like the standard content creators a lot of the time in gachas. And that kind of has been a thing that's developed over many, many years of gacha existing before Genshin. Like, after literally decades of gacha existing before Genshin. But that's not the case here. There wasn't that already. So, you know, a lot of people, when it comes to content, especially when it comes to streaming and stuff, like, they like entertainers. That's kind of the content culture and a lot of the gaming culture over here, right? So I think that was just a genuine issue. It's just that there wasn't really much in terms of, like, games outside of MMOs that theory crafting really the majority of people gave a shit about, you know? I miss early Genshin watching vids of Giga Whales rolling standard banner for 2C60 Luke. That was so funny, yeah. I was definitely guilty of the Luke overhyping back in the day. I mean, like, he was still very good with Jingqiu because of, you know, because of Vape. It's just that Bennett was better. I was a game gacha casual too before Genshin. Most of my gacha experience was rhythm idle games, Lamau, but I was a League TC, so I guess truly not casual. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you're a theory crafter or you're into TC, you'll find it in whatever the fuck you play, right? Okay, I have been extra yapping, so let's, like, do this thing and then actually do the event story, because it's been an hour and 12 minutes now. This is actually probably worth waiting for.
Got this, Alice. Not even close.
Okay, fine. Do that.
Mama's itching to jump in.
I shouldn't have done that. That's actually worse build-up than just doing a thought counter. Fuck! I mistimed it. I needed to call that earlier.
Remember the soft touch of sand. Let's ride the wave! At the beach, Alice Timefield.
Probably should have used the enhanced basic first, actually, in retrospect.
I'll help blast your troubles sky high!
Wait, why did I not get a quick assist for that, huh? I like glanced at chat while the animation was playing, and now I don't know why I didn't get a quick assist. Come on, Alice, please, thank you.
Your opponent is me. Let's dance. Let's go.
Oh, damn, he's gonna bump me. Sad. I should really be, like, less lazy and, like, actually, like, parry and shit.
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later. Perfectly symmetrical.
Like, I should be doing double actions at the bare minimum.
Stay on offense.
Damn it. Hello? Why did that not trigger?
It won't hurt. I'll make it quick. I offer you the dazzling star of a summer
Damn,
night.
I wasn't able to build up. The ideal thing for that is you start this right as, like, the stun starts up.
Let's ride
So you can abuse recalc to get a second one and an ult in time. But didn't have enough EX or that because I wasn't actually building for a stun to happen. This is a really sloppy run. I've wasted so much ICD.
I'll face you.
You've gotta be kidding me, EX missed.
I got this, Alice.
Wait, what? That didn't parry? Oh, that's weird. Oh,
A chance to score. Let's go.
oh my god, how are you not dead? Please.
Feel the sea breeze. Solid hit. Score one.
Bunk! That was so sloppy, holy shit. I could have cut like easily 45 plus seconds off that. Before I could have cut a whole minute off that, honestly, that was such a bad one. Okay. Let's do the thing in the stream title. Watching Tectone lose all his money to the Hu Tao banner. Yeah! As, like, messy as the whole things with Tectone have been in the past, like, that's genuinely catastrophic and, like, so fucked. So fucked. I mean, like, that's technically still possible in a lot of gachas. A lot of gachas don't have guarantees, but it's still fucked. I mean, you know, it's not FGO, like, but still. I can't even imagine. Okay. Let's do the thing. Focus. Oh wait, no, we have more than 3 hours, right? Because I know how many days are in the days. Chat, definitely. How was he 1 HP for like 15 minutes? What the fuck? Yeah, it's because nothing I was doing. I just should have done like a level 2 charge attack instead of trying to build up to another assault. Still, we needed the assault to kill. Like it wasn't enough like raw crit-based damage for Alice to make use of. Because even though she has really high like motion values, she doesn't have that much built towards doing good amount of damage with those motion values. Might as well just do fairy again here. I'm pretty sure I've already done like everything for this event. Oh, gotcha. Just try just try like Starlight or something. Sure. I mean, if you want like, do you want something that's like level 60? I mean, it doesn't need to have an effect, right? So why don't we, yeah, just put Starlight Engine on. Okay, let's see here. Base stats. I miss early Genshin, watching vids of Gig. Oh yeah, that's right, that one. Yeah, I don't know. Early, as much as like I dislike Genshin now. By the way, it's really funny that Dawei called all of Genshin's player base children. By the way, or rather implied it. And also implied that people with ZZZ have strange tastes. But as much as I like dislike Genshin now, I mean, I'm glad people enjoy it and everything, but I just don't think it's that great of a game, honestly. Especially now I've become more familiar with the gacha sphere in general, and also because they put out better games since Smile, and put out a better game before, because Honkai Impact 3 is so significantly better written, and writing is really important to me in the gacha game. Because, I mean, they live and die off of their character design, right? That's how gacha makes money. They live and die off of their character design, but a big aspect of the character, but beyond a shallow level, is how well written they are, their relationships with others are, and oftentimes that gets showcased in like good stories that are around them. And as far as I'm aware, I only know about Genshin stuff past like fucking like Inazuma in general, through like what I hear from other people. But as far as I'm aware, Genshin doesn't do that good of a job with a lot of that aspect, outside of a few examples. But generally speaking, you know, they just do have their like kind of short-ish companion storyline, and a lot of them just don't even show up in story, much less being like a brief side character. Admittedly, HSR has that problem too, but they've been fixing it a lot since like 2.7. And I guess just to me, like, I get that not everyone cares as much as I do about the characters being real characters and caring about them beyond a shallow level, but I just think that that is shallow, and I have a lot less interest in it as a game, and I guess it feels like, I don't know, it feels lazy, I guess? Feels lazy to sell based off of like the surface level stuff you put into like trailers and like all that kind of stuff, versus like, I mean, I didn't care about Vivian, and then I played the story, and ZZZ's story really showcased Vivian and her relationships with other characters. They really showed like the depth of character she has as an individual, and so much more past just the haha funny elf with umbrella who's maybe also a vampire who simps on the MC, right? Like this, like that is like a fucking afterthought of her as an actual whole character. It's not just her shallow outward characteristics. And that's important to me. Now that I've played gacha games with that kind of writing, and with that quality of writing, that's really it fundamental to me. Like, I think that a game is just a gacha game is just straight up worse if it doesn't have that. Like, even Nikkei does that shit. Even Nikkei does an incredible job with that shit. Nikkei does a better job than Genshin does, and honestly, kind of a better job than HSR does with that. Despite being, like, the Gooner game that isn't actually just basically hentai, like, what's it fucking called? Brown Dust. Like, despite being the Gooner game, Nikkei does a significantly better job characterizing and showing off the actual character, the actual personality, their dreams, their hopes, their insecurities, like, all of these things, than fucking Genshin does. Are you planning to switch 2-piece Faith on to 2-piece AP eventually, since you like running monophys anyway? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really feel like farming up more gear for Alice. I feel like she's pretty set, honestly. You got on the comparisons now, though? At least I know I'm just Wenjin capped, not Substack capped, since we have literally have the same AP! Funny. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you have Rat Wenjin still works really well. The only issue with Rat Wenjin is you have to, like, really fucking make it work. Like, you have to be constantly making sure every 10 seconds or less you are doing a dash attack, because that's not normal for her rotation. Like, dash attack is not normal for her rotation, and because of how long her level 3 charge attack takes, and you quick stopping during it, there's a lot of times too where you won't be able to get a dodge counter in before the stacks wear off, because they just don't happen to attack during that time, and Alice takes like 5 fucking seconds to do her charge attack. Genshin fell off hard because of how entrenched the designers became with the TCers. No more weird kits with interesting emerging gameplay, all optimized crap. Jinx said it's better than me, sad. I mean, I did do a good amount of farming for this set, honestly. And also, the advantage of, you know, already having farmed a set for Rat, too. And then being like, fuck you, Rat. Every good piece goes to Alice. I mean, it's still in, like, what, is this, like, 26 subs? I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yes, 26 subsets, which is okay. That's good. Like, that is like a... In my opinion, if you're really wanting to, like, farm and really get a character to a strong point, like, anything 24 or higher is good. If you're not hitting 24 with, like, ideal main stats, you probably want to farm more. But to be fair, a lot of characters have more stats to work with than normally because they need to get a good crit ratio too, so it's a bit harder on those. If you're around like probably 22 or something, you're probably good. But that being said, like, you know, when you actually like fucking mold for a character super hard, especially if you're like the kind of people who do like speedruns or things like that, or want really efficient clears, like you should be pushing like 32 at least. But that can be very hard, especially on specific pieces. That can be very hard. It's very easy on 1 through 3 to get enough for that, because 32 requires you to have just a little bit over 5 per. So you can easily get like 6 to 8 on each of these and really soften the load you need on these ones. But yeah, shrug. I think, is Evelyn my best? I don't think Evelyn's my best anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I'm gonna count Pen. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, yeah, this is the one that's fucking cope. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Fuck, she's 1 short of 30. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, is that one better? What the shit? Why am I not using this one? Am I missing something? Huh? Huh? Why am I not using this one? What the shit, Jinx? Okay, well, this is 2 and this is 4. So, okay, we're at 31 substats now. That's solid. I will take 31 substats for Evelyn, who I'm pretty sure is my most built. Like, the only one who could compete is probably Soldier in terms of, like, raw amount of farming I've done for them. Well, okay, Miyabi as well, but my Miyabi's actually not that good. I just built Miyabi so I didn't have to use a... I found Miyabi so hard so I didn't have to use a crit 4 piece. Oh, slot 4. I'm still running physical juggling, and for what I played, it's still fun. That's funny. Really? I thought that was the major thing, one major thing Genshin does better than, say, WoOOOOOOMMAAAAAAATTTEEEEESS characters. Well, that and exploration. I would definitely argue that WoOOOOOOMMAAAAAAATTTEEEEESS does better at exploration. Just simply the fact that you have the grapple and that you also can wall run. And that also climbing and wall running is built to be intuitive. Like, you don't have to deal with ledge bullshit like you do normally in Genshin. I would probably say that. In terms of, like, how, like, built out the areas and worlds are, that's a different story. That's kind of preference. But, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't played Genshin since, like, version 2. And I hear, the vast majority of what I hear is that, like, the characterization is okay. It's okay, and WoOOOOOMMAAAAAAATTTEEEEESS has struggled with it until version 2. If you talk about WoOOOOOOMMAAAAAAAX 1.x, then yeah, pretty much the only one that they really nailed it on was the Camellia storyline. But also, we played it in Chinese, we got the full experience, and like playing it in English, I couldn't tell you, it's probably lacking a lot of things. But in Chinese, you actually get the full experience because they're not cutting any fucking like sounds and lines and stuff. Skill characteristic is really good for recent Genshin news. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that Skirk like, the last Skirk has been really good. I'll always appreciate Granblue Fantasy for this reason. It has the main story, but every month the event focuses on different groups, often linked to or returning to previously introduced groups. Yeah, that's great. I love that. The point where characters are developed enough that they can drop fighting games. Yeah. Check out Cosmos' explanation of WooWa. He pretty much covers why I love ZZZ and WooWa, because they sell the character and their story both in YouTube showcases, quests, instead of selling their kit. Exactly. That's why I'm a huge fan of... Oh, hey, Deity. Good to see you. I yapped so hard I'm a bit behind in chat, and I want to make sure I'm actually reading shit. I think that's a fair criticism, but the optimized WooWa combos are just more fun than Genshin IMOs, so it doesn't feel as bad. Yeah, I mean, I just think WooWa's combat is better. Theory crafting wise, Genshin definitely takes the cake. In fact, there's not that many games I can think of that do theory crafting better than Genshin, because the elemental system is so interesting. Like, it's such a strong core system to work with. The problem is, once the puzzle's solved, and there's not really anything past that, right? Like, there's not really anything past that. There's not really anything dynamic you have to adjust for like most contents and for difficulty and things like that. It's just once the theory crafters have figured out optimal shit and funny teams, you just copy and paste it, and they're very simple to execute. With WooWa, I mean, WooWa's infamous for being hard as shit to properly theory craft, because you're never going to be able to do a full rotation without getting hit. And ZZZ is even worse about that, which is what I love about ZZZ, because it is so dynamic and has so much room for skill expression and such an absurdly high skill ceiling. I will still always argue it has a higher skill ceiling than WooWa, just a lower skill floor, because of all the fucking crazy advanced shit and crazy resources you can keep track of and give a shit about. Like, even a team that seems simple as all fucking hell, like Alice, like monophysical with Alice, Jane, and Yuzuha, has a lot of room for min-maxing, and you can straight up dumpster your damage by like at least 30, like at least 20-30% by not understanding and paying attention to ICDs. Like, ZZZ is such an interesting game. I guess ZZZ is really interesting to theory craft. It's just very hard to theory craft because you can't actually properly theory craft it. You can just figure out like goals when you're playing the teams and like maybe best combos and stuff, but you can't actually like figure out a rotation unless it's a stun rotation. That's just not possible, and especially because things are so dynamic based on what attacks the boss is using, whether you're doing defensive assist on them or not, whether you're also doing double actions every time a defensive assist opportunity happens, whether you're intentionally skipping them for slightly different resource generation and balancing. Like, there's so much interesting stuff in ZZZ. It's an insanely deep game, mechanics-wise. Still can't believe how much stuff I farmed for Rat, though. I had 425 on Rat when I gave all the best stuff to Alice. Rat still had 410 with lip gloss. That's so funny. Anomaly units are weird because they don't want 2 stats. Yeah, they are. But also, the only wanting 2 stats makes them a lot easier to build because you don't have to worry about a crit ratio and 3 stats. It does make it a bit weirder to build a high volume of them, but it makes them simpler to build because you don't have to worry about, like, it's like, you know, if you were to have also manage to farm out and grind out like 28 or whatever substats for a crit set, it could still be a bad set because the ratio's garbage, right? Like, you could still have a set where you're like fucking 250 crit damage and 12 crit rates. So it becomes a lot harder because of that. So even though you have more subs that you can like pray they roll into, right? I don't know, they both have their issues and their strengths. All I'm gonna say for character stories is Mario Mins. I know, Blazer Proof. Shut up, we'll play it at some point. The section of unlockable shorts called Reproduction Frenzy. Is it what you think it is? Yes, Miyabi is still my most build if we go by sheer volume of effective substats. Yishuen and Evelyn are tied for second. Sambi is third. I spent like a week farming Sambi gear and that's it. I was like, that's good enough. I have like good stuff for Sambi and then good stuff for stunners. Genshin likes to bring back old characters in the story. WoW focuses on the debut characters more. Definitely, but I would definitely say, like, Deity, that them focusing on the debut character more gives them strong characterization that is also satisfying in the single take. Even if they don't reoccur in the story, because we've already had like a few main story reoccurrers, right? Like Katetia. But they give such strong characterization in their launch, in their debut, that it makes them a whole well-rounded, like, actual character. And not just like surface level. Or not just like their surface level / stereotypical like characteristics, right? At least in version 2 in my head. I mean, Yinlin was like the perfect example of failing it at that at every turn, but on occasion, for mostly for useless events, yeah, Genshin brings back all the characters in the story. Yeah, that's the thing too. If you're like bringing them back for a little cameo and it doesn't mean anything, it's kind of not. I mean, it's not really more characterization for anything. It doesn't really make up for, like, their debut being kind of shit. And, like, ZZZ does a great job with how they bring characters back in, because, like I've yapped about, I think last season's stream, I spent, like, an hour and a half yapping about this, that the fact that you run into characters when they're just going about their lives, or that they come back into the plot when it's relevant because they're needed for something, then, or, like, their expertise is needed, or, like, they have, like, some kind of, like, relationship with other factions or things like that that are important, then, like, that is great, because not only does it characterize them a bit more, but it also just gives this sense that people continue to have lives when they're not on your screen, which is something I love about, like, city settings. In the city settings, you can have that where it's like this thriving, existing, living organism where people are going about their lives. You know that the cunning hares are going about trying to make money and trying to make ends meet and taking really shady deals and shit like that, and probably still, like, occasionally having to share, like, having to share, like, a burger between all of them at some point because they just didn't make any fucking money that week. Like, you know what's happening. You know the Sons of Caledon are still gonna be dealing with their stupid biker bullshit, and that they're gonna be doing a bunch of, doing, like, a bunch of, like, smuggling shit and everything like that, right? You know Bernice is definitely still fucking around with fire and fuel and all that stuff, and just being, like, a incredibly wholesome bimbo airhead. You know that Miyabi is doing other kinds of stupid training all the goddamn time and trying to dodge meetings while Yanagi plays fucking cat herder for the entire section. Like, you know all these characters are still doing these things when they're not on your screen because they're so well characterized, and because them popping up every now and then, all that does, it's not like, oh cool, look at a little cameo from a character, oh, we get to see this character people like again. No, it's adding to the sense that they continue to exist and have lives outside of you because they show up when it's relevant, and it's just a little reminder of like, oh hey, yeah, Miyabi's still doing the stupid making everything a training bullshit, right? And that's what I love about ZZZ. It's one of the things I love the most about it. And it's also why I'm excited for, like, the other games coming out that are specifically set in, like, a single big city sort of thing. Like, NTE is exciting for me because of the potential to do that kind of a thing. I just love city stories. And Silver Palace definitely has that potential too. So I don't know, it's nice. Anyway, yapping. Yeah, it seems to just release characters and then forget them and never really flesh them out. It doesn't feel like a cohesive world where these people continue to exist and have relationship. Oh yeah, no, 100% Coldrith. I definitely agree. Like, ZZZ is kind of the only big modern one that does that well. Even Arknights is kind of shit about it. They just have really long, extensive event stories. But Arknights is also kind of shit about that. Path to Nowhere is shit about that. Reverse 1999, they literally don't exist anymore a lot of the times. Fuck, is there the gacha that does a good job with that? I guess Uma Musume, technically. Fuck, is there another game that does that kind of stuff, like, even close to the level that ZZZ does it, other than Uma? Because they are all in the same academy and literally racing against each other. Fuck, what gachas have I been playing? Nikkei's kind of shit at that. Oh, right, PGR, obviously, because PGR's a fucking, yeah, PGR and Honkai Impact 3rd obviously do a good job with that, because they're a tight cast that they just release new versions of. Yeah, PGR, in a way, they get new frames, exactly, and then they do come back about in the plots, and then they do come back about in event stories and things like that, and in the event stories, they're still showing the characterization and everything like that, right? So PGR does a pretty good job with that, I think. And Honkai Impact 3rd does a... I don't know, they do so much story that I feel like they probably do a good job with that, but... This is so dynamic. Also, my thought until I saw Billy Mains play the game. Guess the game is that dynamic as I thought! What do you mean? You don't like watching people spam dash attack? Hell, Zanny's bulk in the MSQ was in 2.0, 3 patches before her debut. Oh, I mean, it would be nice to see some cameos of all the characters. Yeah. 1.x characters are legit mostly government officials / workers who just got over a major crisis. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see, like, a Shorekeeper very briefly pop up sometime, because it's relevant, because Black Shores, right? You could also see a world where Camellia shows up for some reason. Is there really anyone else? Like, Gion's too busy, you know, dealing with the fucking war against the Discord, against the Tacit Discord's bullshit, so, and Jinxie is also busy dealing with the fucking politics and shit around that, same with Changli and everything. I don't know, yeah, there really aren't, like, a lot where it would make sense to see them, because there's not really a lot of characters that would make sense for them to be in Rinasita. But I think that's fine, because I feel like... I don't know. WooOo does one of the things well. WooOo does a really good job with the debut, it does a really good job with characterizing them strongly at launch. Even if it does forget about them later. I mean, there's a reason why my new name is Jinx Frolova. Frolova's story was the first time they actually started batting at the same level they bat in PGR. Guess it's getting better at with recent stuff, like the most recent patch was Bennett's backstory patch. Oh, cool! Pretty hype for Obo next patch. The entire crew seems to have very fun interaction. Oh yeah, no. And like a lot of, the vast majority of you in chat probably know, I am the biggest Obol simp. I have been an Obol simp since 1.0, because Soldier 11 was the first standard I cared about. My account was a reroll that had Grace on it. But other than that, Soldier was my first and my most beloved, and still is my most beloved. I just love... I'm so fucking happy we finally got to finish her fucking companion quest. We finally got to get the Soldier dynamic background, and we finally got to get the fucking title, and it only took 4 goddamn patches from launch. For those who didn't know, until Trigger's patch, you literally could not finish the companion like bond quest lines with Soldier, because they were saving it to be related to the Trigger plot. You literally could not get the title, and you could not get the fucking wallpaper, and I screamed about it literally every patch day, because it pissed me off, because she's my favorite character, and I still couldn't get her a goddamn dynamic wallpaper. And I just think that the name of the, especially in the context of, like, her story and relationship with, Belle, I do think that the, title is, like, the title you get is actually really good. There's a lot of them that is just kind of like, oh, this is kind of like a fun little reference, right? Like, put the coat on her is like, okay, that's kind of cute for, like, Evelyn. Oh, for, Evelyn, right? Gossip Buddy, like, with Astra. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, it's cute. Young ladies person with Lucy and everything. Bernice is very concerned. But a lot of these are just kind of like fun nods to them. But I think like Always Been Faithin is not only a strong nod towards the fact that Soldier 11 keeps changing our name every goddamn time, but also like the totality of her entire companion questline, especially with the final part that happens with Trigger storyline. So it's one of the ones that I'm definitely biased, obviously. Very clearly biased, but it's definitely one of the ones that to me is more meaningful, I guess. Like, it has more attachment to the context of, like, the depths of their relationship. Well, everything else is just kind of, like, cute nods to, like, small characteristics about them. And when because I didn't know what the title was gonna be, right? Like, they didn't have the title picked until Soldier's story came out, and when like it changed to like Always Been Faith, and especially with the ending of like the Soldier companion line, like it genuinely like made my heart like flutter and cry. Like I had a bit of an emotional moment, because like that is such an encapsulation of so much about their story together. Uma Musume mogging the AAA gachas is wild. I mean, I'm not actually that surprised considering its fucking success in Asia. Like, it's insane how much Hans girls are beloved. I am a bit surprised about some of the content creators who are getting obsessed with it, definitely. Not gonna lie, I wish we just have more anime single-player games. Getting tired of that it's all gacha. Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of the reason why, like, I play gacha, right, Ravel? Is just that they're just the best anime-stylized games that come out nowadays. And they only continue to come out, and in a lot of cases, they only continue to get better. Like, I don't like the gambling aspect of it at all. At the same time, I like that the gambling aspect funds, like, the production of such a high-quality product. But at the same time, like, gambling sucks, and taking advantage of vulnerable populations fucking sucks. Particularly when it's targeting kids, which Dawei straight up admitted that the target audience and, like, the game is Genshin is designed for 8 to 12-year-olds. Limbus Company is only that. It's just the 13 Sinners, the guide, and the bus driver going on and said, yeah, exactly. Like, Limbus Company does the same way as, like, Honkai Impact 3rd and PGR, except for, as I understand, Limbus Company just never adds anything to the 13. It's just the 13. While PGR occasionally adds new characters, and so does Honkai Impact 3rd. I know Shangli and Cantarella are good friends, though. Oh yeah, that's right, they did bring that up. I'm not expecting Huanglong folks to reappear too often, but Black Shores is just perfect to have people available. Oh yeah, for sure. We would just like to see them together. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. I gotta pee really fucking badly, because I've been yapping too hard and, like, holding it in for, like, 30 minutes, so BRB! And we are so back. Thank you, Brainroll Background, for your service as always. Okay. Also, grabbed a handful of cherries and some more water. I've been doing this thing where my grocery store sells like literally 3 pounds of cherries for $10. So I just kind of buy one every week or two, and just occasionally when I'm feeling like I want something sweet, I just go in there and grab a handful, wash them, and just eat some. It's been very pleasant. I've been eating a lot more fruit lately. I don't have like that bad in terms of sweet cravings, but I definitely prefer to eat fruit over something like candy and whatnot. And I definitely enjoy, I don't know, there's this fucking like quote from Kenichi. What was the name of the fucking manga again? Kenichi Master Disciple or something like that? Master Apprentice? Like, from Kenichi of all fucking things, that always gets stuck in my head, which is like one of like the big bads in the earlier, in like the main big arcs for the first few hundred chapters. Says this thing where he'll just like eat a piece of fruit and be like, the best way to hydrate is fruits. I'm sure I can find it. Yeah, the Mightiest Disciple, that's it. Best way to hydrate is fruit. God fucking damn it. The Master Disciple. Surely someone's fucking... why is this... Why doesn't this exist? I just want the one part of Habit Girls to have more screen time with the fucking dungeon. Whatever happened to Dungeon's fucking companion quest line? Like, why does that just not exist? Fruits? What's the name of that? Well, I don't remember the name of the fucking villain to, like, look up anything specific. I don't know. It's a thing. I probably didn't hallucinated. Why? I don't know why I've had, like, Tanika's thing pulled up this entire time. I mean, like, I love their arts, and I've definitely been doing a lot of studies of their style, particularly in terms of how I like the way they compose bodies and represent, like, their particular kind of stylization. I don't really like doing I hate doing line work. And I'm definitely not going to be doing monochrome stuff like this, but I just think that the way that he draws beautiful women is incredible, and I want to definitely integrate some of it into my personal style as I am on my trying to figure out how the fuck I want my style and shit to look journey. I do think his proportions are a little... theirs? I actually have no idea if Tanika is male, female, or non-binary or anything. Anyway, I definitely think that their tastes in terms of body type is a bit sticky for me. Like, I'd much rather... them girls need a little meat on their bones, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm not even talking about, like, going for chubby. I'm just saying, like, that they literally look like emaciated supermodels. But I do really like the way that they draw faces and their posing and how they... And, like, how they just make... How they, like, build the women's... On top of that, they aren't afraid to give the women's abs. Which is, like, massive respect. Love that. I know what you people complaining about were really more Kalkaro cameos and Rampage. It is so funny that he had that cameo during that event, and also so funny that it had, like, worked under the base assumption that we know him and met him before, even though, as far as I can remember, he's never showed up in story, or just, like, he has never really showed up, like, in-game, other than him being playable. Opportunity to use Goldfinger. Master is the title in the Yuri Guna game, so true. Oh, congratulations on your Yanagi Red Cherry. Hi. Ellen having sisters is the title. Oh man, about the cancer thing, when people say she's just simping on Rover. I'm generalizing, but man, it shows that people have not met mafioso daughters causing really that shit so accurate. Oh yeah? Yeah. Kinda simply treated Rover like any powerful female figure in the fact. Did people think that was her simping? Like, I used to be pretty into organized crime, like movies and shit like that when I was younger. Still one of probably my favorite live action movie of all time, actually, is probably still The Departed. I just fucking love that movie for some goddamn reason. But that surprises me. People actually thought that interaction was her, like, simping on Rover, and not just being a very charismatic, very clearly used to using her sexuality as like a negotiating tactic being like the female boss of this organized trope. People actually thought, huh? That's weird. That's genuinely weird to me. I did not get that personally. But I got me a personal benefit, so I've just been hitting my sweet cravings with fruit smoothies. Hell yeah, using freaking tree syrup. Hell yeah. We have a fucking Vitamix. I think we've used it like 6 times. I'm going to need a source for that quote. Jinx must go read the entire manga to find out. It wouldn't actually be that hard too, because I know exactly where it happens and what arc. I just have to look up all the information about it. Kenichi mentioned, yeah, I used to read it. I haven't touched it in ages because I read Kenichi back when I was reading a lot of currently serializing manga. So this is like a bit after Bleach ended. Right after One Piece was publishing in Japan, the like Halloween Island, I think. What else was around that time? Naruto already ended at that point. I don't remember if that ended before or after Bleach. Fullmetal Alchemist manga was still serializing. What other manga was I reading back then? I was reading a lot of stuff, but although that arc I'm mentioning with the guy who like hydrates with fruits and shit. That one was actually kind of the current arc in Kenichi when I stopped reading manga. I know, it's been a long time. I stopped reading manga for a while. I've picked up a little bit since then, but... Causalities of the rewrite... Yeah, I don't know. We love Cube Kara. That motherfucker stole the dub from Chung Li. I will never forgive him. Kalkara is Wua Dansleep. Please look forward to it. He knows everything. Smile. Didn't Dansleep at least show up in the main story, though? I think it was supposed to be in the Moonchase... Oh, yeah, that's right, because, like, all the characters in the Moonchase Festival. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I think they did actually have a thing where, like, he, like, introduced himself or some shit. I'm just drinking some water. I finished that manga ages ago, and I don't recall much anymore. Yeah, it was like when I remember that the arc was because there was like, you know, there's like those fucking what 4 or 5 like evil martial arts masters of different disciplines or something, and this one was like was it like a Southeast Asian martial? It was like a bit more of an obscure martial arts. I don't know if it was like Southeast Asian or like maybe North African. Maybe, like, South Asia, actually? I don't really fucking remember, but, I'm pretty sure it's Southeast Asian. But the female main character, like, loses her memory and then, like, gets helped by this, like, very charming, nice, muscular lad who turns out to be the evil master guide, and she's trying to basically, like, raise her to be, like, the perfect disciple and inheritor of his martial arts or something like that. And they're in, like, island jungle shit. So probably supposed to be, like, Southeast Asia or some shit. I don't know. Old time. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, this is probably one of the few chats in, like, VTube streaming that has a majority hag, community. Like, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of the people in the Discord server and the chat right now are at least over 30. Or at least like 28 or something. Dan has shown up a few times. Actually, yeah, I don't know Genshin stuff at this point. I was just curious but I was pretty sure I heard that. Dansleaf gets 1 quest a year. Yeah, he did show up as an NPC in the Moonchase. That does make sense. There's also the only Danjin appearance too. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done stuff with Janshin. Like, she's more than popular enough. Okay. We were supposed to be doing things. Oh! Yo, Bog. That's right, new month. I mean, I might as well fucking well buy all of these. I'm going to get so many of these because we're pulling all the obols. So buy all the important ones. I like to know exactly how many pulls I have without having to do mental calculations. Oh, yeah, I guess I have to buy these too if I want them to go away. Chat, I am so ready for them to finally be an Obels Bang Boo. Like, I've been pulling Bang Boos, but I refuse to go hard because I was waiting for Obel Bang Boo. We're gonna drop 500 pulls and see if we can max star. Actually, isn't that a guaranteed max star? Maybe. You need like 5 copies, right? Good luck on the Obels pulls. Oh, thanks, SD. Appreciate that. I'm a hag lover, but I am not a hag myself. Lol. Okay, I mean, I figure at the very least most people here are probably in their mid-20s. But I also know we have a lot of millennials because I'll make fucking references to old shit and people will be like, ah, yes, I too am old. I understand this reference. The Obel Tank Boo is pretty gross. Oh yeah, no, we are max star. I am going to throw fucking every single one of these I need to max out the Obel Boo. The old Boo. How big diff Yanagi using Chaos Jazz or Thunder Metal? Good question. Probably pretty high. I don't know the theory crafter for Pridwin on ZZZ. And we could look up the Riv video, I guess. Actually, yeah, let's just look up the Riv video. Because I'm pretty sure he made like a new updated guide. Yeah, he did.
Yanagi was the best electric DPS
like
when she released, and
copy. All right, everyone in chat, do me a favor.
Miyabi, Vivian, and also Yuzuha released.
Click on that link and give it a little thumbs up. Subscribe to Rivenus. He is literally doing what I used to do in Genshin and Monster Hunter, but for ZZZ instead. And he's a cool dude. He was one of the like modern theory crafters I chatted a lot with when I dipped my toe back in for like a fucking month, doing like with the WooA when WooA launched and everything like that. So he's a very cool guy, and his math is very good, and I like the way he approaches things a lot. Okay, we'll watch this. I want to fast forward through, but I feel like I have to watch at least the sponsor thing, because I would feel disgusting not doing that when I just, like, fucking rizzed up Rivenus.
LD Shop is a safe and reliable top-up site for your favorite games such as Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, or also Genshin Impact.
Maybe one of these days I should actually use one of these services.
Offers you affordable prices, even up to 35% off. Through official ways.
Best part about hags, I get older and older, and they also get older and older. McConnor Bang Boo banner is the only banner I have gone a triple S rank on. Nice. I have not had great luck. I think I just generally hit like 70-ish. She's a hyper solo DPS, go tell them what. Oh yeah, that makes sense. If she's a hyper DPS, then yeah. Hey Great, good to see you. I appreciate it, Red Cherry. What if I cannot afford to let ZZ infect my YouTube algorithm, lol? I mean, fair, but also fuck you, deity. LD Shop has been insulting a lot of people lately? Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at him, he is so cute, how would you not want him?
I mean, like, LD Player has a long-standing historical reputation, so, like, they're already pretty ingrained into the gacha sphere in general because they're, like, one of the most used emulators.
And with that, timestamps are in the description. Let's get started.
I stopped using LD Player, though, because, like, it's probably not even, like, fucking malware or adware, but, like, every time I download LD Player, malware bites is like, yo, what the fuck did you just do? We're gonna remove all of these things. Okay, let's look at this drive.
General rule of thumb, going with a 4-piece Chaos Jazz and a 2-piece Freedom Blues will be her general best choice due to her additional AP scaling in her polarity disorders. But a 2-piece choice of either Hormone Punk, Astral Voice, Thunder Metal, or also Puffer Electro work just as well. If you are playing her in a Yanagi Hypercarry team with Vivian and you have Yuzuha help out building Electric Anomaly, going for a 4-piece Thunder Metal is another option which can come close or even ahead over Chaos Jazz. This, however, also requires you to play Vivian with attack percent in slot 6 to lower the amount of shock disorders, as they would remove the shock aura and hence also Thunder Metal's combat attack buff. Hence,
Oh,
I would
shit, I
recommend
unplugged my
Chaos
own
Jazz
earbuds.
as the
It's
best
fine.
general
I don't
option,
have it.
with
I don't own
fundamental
Unagi
being
anyway.
Specifically good with Yuzuha.
This is
if
for
you know
chess
what you're doing.
education, not mine.
Due to her inherent high AP scaling from the polarity disorders, anomaly proficiency in slot 4.
But yeah, I don't know how you're building your Yanagi Red Cherry, but yeah, what Rivenus said. What Riv said. You have no idea how happy I am that my Anton is still able to clear Electric Shuri. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, ZZZ is very good about power creep because the skill ceiling and damage ceiling is so fucking high that even the old characters still can clear if you just play well enough and like have farmed up decent gear for them and have strong partners. Like I guess I can't say how well they do without things like limited supports and stuff because definitely the limited supports do a lot of stats carrying. But it's still nice to see people. I mean, at the same time, we've seen like fucking Ben has been able to clear every fucking Shiryu and every fucking like deadly assaults forever because Astra well, even before Astra came out, just because when Caesar came out, and even before then, he could still do it just because the scaling hadn't gone up that much. I didn't need to remember the name of that one Ben simp. Their content is so funny. I love how hard they've committed to the bit of being like the #1 Ben simp. And clearing every single end game with him. So it's because I have Astra Trigger, so I don't know how legit that feels, but Astra Anton is such a fun interaction. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But because his like quick assist is like by far his best attack by a mile, right? I don't know how legit it feels with like Astra Trigger. I mean, shrug. Even if it is because of limited supports carrying, like we'll know that we're really fucked when limited supports can't carry like early 1.0 like A ranks anymore. I just got her a minute ago, KekW, with 0 resourced. I'm broke. I'm so sorry. But also, Yanagi is a fun character. I always enjoy playing her in events and stuff when they have a trial version. And I've used her in like Hollow Zero before with trial version. I just don't really care enough to burn pulls on her, what with Obel's coming up. And with so many potential future characters, like I already know I'm pulling both of the new characters they've teased after Obel's and everything. And if they start doing more interesting stuff with other factions, who knows? I know there's like the whole like bubblegum idol looking group of characters, one of which who was in this like event story, right? Who like debuted in this event story. I don't think I'm gonna care much about them. I do not give a shit about idol culture. Like, I still like some VTubing companies, even though they are idol companies, because the VTubers are cool and everything. But I just do not give a shit about idols. I've never liked the music. There is some exceptions, like, because I do like Japanese metal a lot. It's a lot of what I listen to. So, like, some of the more metal-leaning idol groups are okay. Like, Ladybeard, or I guess now it's, yeah, Lady, like, what's it? It's like Babybeard, I think is the new group he's a part of. I actually caught them live at a convention last year. Pretty sure it was Sabaton. But that music still is always like more idol first and then metal second, and I'd much prefer like metal second or metal first, idol second. It's why I like a lot of Fudakachi Mana, who's like a metal VTuber. I like a lot of her covers because she'll cover a lot of idol songs, but but like it's metal first. Like it's still obviously the song, but it's metal first. It's not metal second. Jinx flexing 500 pulls. Well, shut up. Angels of Delusion. Jinx doesn't care about lollies, only hags. I mean, lollies can be cool too, I guess. But I also just... I don't know, I'm struggling to think of any that I care that much about. Oh, okay, well, this is not helping me, like, trying to refute that argument at all. But, like, by far the one I enjoy the most is fucking, Litter from Nikkei. But she's also literally a hag. Her entire, like, she is the lolly baba. Her entire, it's not like they just said this character's older even though they look like a child. No, her entire personality is being, I'm too fucking old for this shit. She calls the commander Greenhorn, and her entire thing's just being like, fuck, I'm old. Like, I love Litter and Nikkei so much. She's a great character. Baby Metal, let's go. Yeah, I mean, like, Baby Metal's, again, like, I like Baby Metal. I've enjoyed some of the tracks. There's also, like, it's like Hanabi, I think? I'd have to look up on Spotify, because I have, like, random songs liked and put in playlists. But they're still generally idol first, and so I don't like them as much as metal first. Which is just a lot of what, like, Fudokachi Mana does with covers. And there's also some, like, Apricot Fruit from XV Shoujo, who has done quite a few covers along those lines, too. I don't think they're idols. I think they're streamers, but we'll get to see it eventually. Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm probably not going to be that interested in them, honestly. OP Katy Cat. I think out of all the metal VTubers, I like Katy Cat's music the best because she has a lot of just, like, actually just straight up metal music. And not stuff that isn't, like, necessarily even the cover. But she don't have as many covers that I like as Fudokachi Mana, that's kind of her main thing. They're like an amateur group of idols judging from how Astra reacted. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was thinking idols, because like the other one's like a music composer, quote unquote, and like the interaction between Astra and her definitely read as like her being like in an idol group or something. I mean, she said that she's part of a band, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just the way she's dressed. Makes me think they're probably an idol group. I guess for Lolly, I guess I'm so sold on the CEO Lolly. Oh yeah, fucking Suen. She is such a cunt. Like, she is one of my favorite characters to just fucking hate. She revolts me in every way. LD Shop requires you to give them access to your account. Yeah, no, I mean, fair. Yeah, I mean, I think most of those kind of hop-up services require that, but I don't know, I've never used them. I've just seen them on, like, ads and shit, right? Yeah, I cannot endorse them. I'm not familiar enough with them. I have not researched them. That being said, if you do want to use LD Shop, Riff has a code. But 2 hours in. It's time for roommates. For real this time. I fucking promise. Pretty sure I just talked to Yuzuha, right? Oh, there we go. Did you finish everything? Oh, great timing, lightly something. We haven't started yet. It's been 2 hours and 9 minutes and we haven't started yet. No, Wandering Shadow, we didn't even start the quest. I just kept the pre like title thing happening. Yap went on for a while, and then I was like, oh, let's do a few like Shiryu runs with like roommate only teams because it'd be funny. And then we kept yapping, and then I realized 2 hours had passed. Like I completely understand that you would think that earlier in the stream I had like done the content and now we were just yapping, but no, it was still the pre-title yap. Luba just needs UID for purchase, I think. Never tried. Oh, neat. I predict 2 hours for these.
Oh, what's wrong, Alice? Yuzuha kept teasing me last night. She acted
But
like
speedrunning. So I apparently was wrong and we actually have a day left, but either way, I want to get us done before he sets.
Whoa, still snitching on me? I told you I was just dreaming. I don't even remember what happened. Why are you making such a big fuss out of it?
Wait a second.
It's not even the craziest part.
She kept teasing me last night. She acted like she was possessed or something, chasing
last
me around with her eyes closed.
Acted like she was possessed or some nonsense, chasing me around with her eyes closed.
I'm trying to like, I'm like parsing the subtext of how much this might be. It's probably not. It might be a bit of a reach to be like, oh, this suggests that they were sharing the same bedroom.
Hid in the bathroom, and you just kept banging on the door. No point in hiding.
Oh wait, they're sharing the bathroom. Okay, yeah, maybe they were staying in their same room.
Here I come. Come on. Now you're even scared of other people.
I mean, I'm sure she's used to Yuzuha coming.
Better watch out when you hit the hay tonight. You little scaredy carrot. What are you gonna do?
Yuzuha makes Alice's heart to beat so fast.
Wait, you were
In
dreaming?
all the right ways.
Yeah. A ghost story enthusiast like me is more in tune with the surreal and uncanny
Jinx Streams is basically
qualities
most how to
of
pacing,
dreams.
52 hours in. Congratulations on finishing the tutorial, i.e. that. Yep. Congratulations on finishing the tutorial. Welcome to the actual game. It's master. It's fucking high rank. I'm pretty sure they shared the room. You stay with them one night. Yeah, but that was also like a sleepover thing, right? I mean, obviously they invited Belle to be a roommate with them, but I don't know if it was ever like hard confirmed that they are actually sharing the same room the entire trip.
Sounds like you were sleepwalking. Can you tell us about your dream?
It was a tranquil stretch of sea. As a kid, I was lying on my paddleboard, tired and sleepy.
Yonking for other inspiration.
The sea was shrouded in mist, with only a reef visible in the distance. The waters were perfectly still. Suddenly, I heard a delicate and pure song fill the air.
It was Alice.
A mermaid-like shadow appeared in the water before me and quickly swam away behind the distant reef. The song drifted from behind the reef as I paddled toward the rocks. I was paddling along when suddenly the singing stopped. Confused, I paddled forward anxiously and heard a splash from behind the reef. It sounded like something falling into the water. When I reached the reef, I found nothing behind the rocks.
Spooky.
Just some ripples dancing on the water's surface.
Check. God damn it, I just had a mental image and I don't think it's ever gonna go away now. I was just thinking about Spook Shack, and I was like, wait, but what if the reason the shack is spooky is because it's like shaking, and everyone's like, oh, the shack is alive, and it's actually just Alice and Yuzuha. What if weird moaning sounds come from the constantly like vibrating and shaking shack, and everyone's like, oh, it's so spooky, and it's actually just Alice and Yuzuha. That mental image is never gonna fucking leave my mind ever again. God damn it. We must investigate the spooky story, so true.
So, you dreamed about a mermaid, but never actually saw it?
Nobody gets me like you do, Belle. Uh-oh, see that skeptical look on the Missy's face? She probably thinks I'm just spinning another tall tale.
No, she's just upset that you
Am I
think Belle
wrong?
knows you better.
I only just joined Spook Shack, and you've already tricked me countless times. Like treasure hunting in Siloam Bay, only to find some marbles stashed by elementary school kids. Or investigating cat spirit rumors on 6th Street, only for it to be a cat siren with 2 tails. Oh, and don't forget hunting for demons moaning in a hollow, only to discover it was a lost bamboo with a broken voice module.
God damn it, I said it.
So everything's turned into an episode of Redo's Myths Busted, huh? I think I get where Alice is coming from now.
Huh. Looks like you really don't believe me. I even wasted my breath telling you all those juicy stories from my dreams.
Juicy dreams, huh? Looking a bit dejected, Yuzuha vanishes in the blink of an eye.
Yuzuha, it's not that I don't believe your dream. It's just...
Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Better go find her quick.
Run after her, Alice! Go find your roommate! What should I do, Belle? What if she never talks to me again? Aw. Like snapping your sword into an asymmetrical shape. No, if Yuzuha leaves, Alice's heart will forever be asymmetrical. That's even worse, you know? Yeah, so we've got to find Yuzuha. I saw her heading toward the aquarium.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Yuzuha, are you okay? Ah, I'm terribly sorry, Miss Yuzuha, esteemed owner of mystic wares. Please don't turn all my things asymmetrical. Why does this fish swim away every time I move? Ah, I know I messed up. Really? Wait, what fish? I thought you were still upset that we didn't believe you. Oh, right, you just reminded me. I was actually still mad just now. Alright, once bitten, twice shy. Can't blame you for being skeptical after all the times I've messed with you. Proxy, you're not buying it either, are you? I've seen a PubSec officer as tall as a building, you know. Alright, if you guys really want to make it up to me then come hang out with me on the beach a little longer. Very well, I'll cover all the activities at the beach today. Cover for what? Silly bunny. We're running the resort now. Try out some of the coolest activities and help draw a crowd for us. Chill with Yuzuha on the beach. Actually, real quick, let me check. Did I actually...
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike.
Did I actually finish everything
Hope you
else?
Have a wonderful holiday with us.
I think it's just these ones left, right? Fuck, I have to do the surfing thing too. God damn. Let's go, Belle. Bucket hat Belle.
Wait, come with me! I think I just found something amazing!
It's so sweet that she wants them to come together. How romantic. I mean, roommates. How room-mant. I love you so much, she's peak silly, yeah. Proxy, I can smell a ghost story in the air. Ghost story? Where? Among the shooting challenge videotape rewards. You should be able to find it. Right, Proxy? Rookie challenge, Sunday 11th. Gunslinger challenge, the Port Peak. The director's too scared to edit edition. Sharpshooter challenge, Legends of the Deep. Ha! I knew you'd think the same as me. Wait a second, why does this feel so familiar? I remember now! These videotapes and that Midnight Ethereal you wanted to watch last week came in the same packaging, both in unmarked boxes! The last one had an ethereal crawling out of the TV, and this one, with a name like that, who knows what kind of indescribable thing might crawl out next. Okay, since you're so scared, if you all watch it with me, I promise I won't play it in your room. Sounds fair? Alright, challengers, have you made your choice? Alice gives you a look that clearly says, let's just go with her, I'm scared. Legends of the Jeep. Okay, please check your gear. We're heading out. Speed shooting challenge. Let's go. Time to use fingertip aiming because the sensitivity is way too high even at the lowest. Still bugs me that Jinx doesn't seem that fancy. We'll get around to it, Acid.
Locked and loaded.
What's the other one I have? No, that's kind of pointless.
Come on, Yuzuha.
What's that?
Win it,
Oh, just
and
regular.
The Legends of the Deep tape is ours.
You actually have to wait for the green one to swap if you want the max points here.
Got it, Yuzuha. Give it your best shot.
Dolphin!
I said quiet. I gotta concentrate.
Fuck.
Not over yet. Reload time. Perfect. Come on.
Not that efficient. This minigame was too easy with a mouse lol. I tried using a controller or mobile, it was stupid hard. Yeah, I can see that. Whoa there, little sharpshooters. You've got your eyes on Legends of the Deep, don't ya? Yep, and you are? I'm Mia's grandpa. Just call me Ahab! She's still busy helping other customers. She asked me to bring this prize over to you. Ah, thank you, Mr. Ahab. No biggie. I could tell at first glance that you aren't just any rookies. Tell you what, sign up for an Aqua Blaster membership card, and there'll be even bigger prizes waiting for you down the line. You mean this one? You take out the membership card Teresa gave you. Ah, didn't realize I was talking to real enthusiasts. Well, if you're interested in trying out the new challenges, I might be able to get you a beta membership card. Doesn't cost much. He's out here trying to find his white whale. You mean these ones here? You take out a dozen or so test cards meant for the operator use. Would you look at that? Big spenders. Thanks to a kind folks like you looking out for my granddaughter's little business. Poor girl's fresh out of school and way too naive. Her new boss is a real piece of work, making her work overtime like crazy. That silly girl's actually happy about... Fuck you, old man! Fuck you! Saying it's for the future of the resort and all that. Ah, forgive me. Once I get talking, it's hard to stop. Drop kick this old man! Break his hip. Here you go, the videotape you wanted. But heads up, once you play it, the sea god's gonna have their eyes on you. Something feels off. Something feels intriguing. Just don't play with it. Just to play it in my room. But seriously, where would you even find something that plays videotapes these days? Ha 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 ha. No, said he was installing a TV at the drink stand. Maybe we could use that to play. Wait, is Alice too rich to own a video player? Damn, never going to patronize. Never gonna be a patron of Bella the Wise. Damn, can't support her roommates. No big deal, since it's a resort run by Spook Shack, of course I'll pitch in. Do you need anything? You tell Minato about the shooting challenge and getting Legends of the videotape. It does feel a bit suspicious, but the TV's all set up now, and you can watch it wherever you'd like. Start playing. As videotape slides into the player, the TV hisses with static. Through the noise and flicker, an image appears on the screen. I don't know why I decided to ASMR that. The TV displays an expanse of foggy sea, accompanied by a beautiful melody. A mermaid's shadow appears beneath the waves, swimming quickly behind the reef. Oh, fuck! I didn't read it fast enough, god damn it. Alright, one sec. We're on a stream, which means we can... Oh, fuck, I just went live when we were at the perfect place. Reef rocks in the distance, but just as it hooks you in, the tape ends. I love having time travel.
Hold up, Yuzuha. About your dream last night.
This is the place!
Alice has a laser disc
mermaid
confirmed.
song.
So true.
The color of the sea, and those rocks in the distance. Everything matches perfectly.
Wow, it's like maybe you've watched this before.
Wait. Don't tell me that...
No way.
Mermaids are real? Of course. My paranormal radar is super accurate. What do you say? Want to come search for mermaids with me? But isn't this place a little eerie for mermaids? Come on, Alice. Don't you want to be the first scientist to study mermaids? Think about it. Discovering a new species. Having your name go down in the history books of ether biology. Your outstanding work could even result in a mermaid.
Damn, Yuzuha really knows her like goals and passions very well.
Wow. You think I could really achieve something like that?
It's very intimate roommate knowledge. Not knowledge. Wow, knowledge.
The similarities with your dream are definitely a coincidence worth looking into. But I don't think mermaids are gonna be that easy to find.
Oh, come on, Proxy. Don't you want to capture some mermaid footage? Just think, if we rent out that tape, no, a public screening, you'll never have to worry about your electricity bills again.
So true, bestie. Pegs you.
Just picture it now. As the film ends, the whole audience rises for a standing ovation. The credits roll across the screen. Director, Faithin, narrator, Alice, producer, Ukinami Yuzuha, action director, Komano Manato.
She's so
Special
hyped.
thanks to
She's so good at hyping up.
Timefield
Typical
family.
manipulative roommate behavior. So true. This is how you know she's a CEO. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. So fucking true.
Having an action director for a nature documentary feels a little sus. But boy, that all sounds amazing.
I bet Bella's
Yeah,
always wanted to
right?
make her own movie.
Let's go find Mia and get to the bottom of this.
Hey there. Hey, there you are. I was just wondering if you hadn't come to claim... I was just wondering why you hadn't come to claim your prize after finishing the challenge. Mia, about this videotape. Right here, sharpshooters, this is your well-deserved Legends of the Deep grand prize. A collected editions of 2 kilometers under the sea? You know, this tape contains valuable footage of many endangered marine species. If that's not legendary, then what is? It's not that. We've already got the prize, and something supernatural really did happen. You tell me about meeting Mr. Ahab and the mermaid's tape. Oh, Mr. Ahab's dead. Huh? My grandpa? You give him any Denny, did you? Okay, no, he's just a fucking... He's just a beggar, a panhandler, trying to make ends meet. Or get to one of his totally suspicious offers. No, he just told us to get a shooting card from your counter. Ugh, that's stubborn old man. I told him to stop meddling in my business. Whoops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into our family stuff. As for the tip you got, I've got no idea where it came from. He's been hoarding weird stuff for as long as I can remember. His shop's open in the shopping district. I'll walk you over there so you can ask me stuff. Yo, let's go. That's alright, we'll go find him. Keep manning your stall and making that bag, girl.
Blaster ride?
Oh, so that's what this fucking building is for. Step up to the curio stall, trinkets, snacks, souvenirs, grab any 3 for 20% off, spend over 20,000 Denny and get a free island flower garland. Hello, Grandpa Ahab. Oh, it's you guys. I should have known you couldn't resist the urge to uncover the secrets of the deep sea. Do you know who shot this videotape? The one who filmed it? Closer than you think. That's me! This is none other than my Sea Spirit Chronicles footage. A creature with the wisdom of humans and the body of a fish. Fascinating, right? Wait, is this gonna be the deep sea god? Or what's it fucking called? The fucking fish god in the port. Do you know where this was filmed? What, you wanna go find them? There's no need. I've got a similar deep sea spirit right in my shop. In this shop? Hold up, Yuzuha. Remember that 6th Street cat spirit legend from last time? That pink-haired shop owner? See, that's the kind of little nods to other characters I love. Of course fucking Nicole scammed them. Nicole said the same thing and then tried to sell us some cat spirit viewing tickets and scammed me out of 20,000 Dennies. Besides, keeping a legendary creature as a pet? That's just ridiculous no matter how you look at it. Nicole was selling tickets to see Nekomata. That's messed up that it actually is. I would pay 20,000 Dennies to see Nekomata. Fair. Besides, keeping a legendary creature as a pet... Oh wait, I already read that part. It's not that we don't believe you. We just thought it'd be cool to see it with our own eyes. Sure, I can let you take a look. But listen, kid. There's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. I don't care much about making money myself, but it'd mean a lot if you could show a little support for me. Ah, he's saying such a good granddad. She just mentioned me on Knock Knock that you're actually the ones who just took over here, but you gotta understand, it hasn't been easy for her. Of course, I'm not. I mean, we did give her for free like a fuckload of drones with camouflage, but okay. Of course, I'm not saying you need to give her any extra bonuses or anything. Helping her get more customers shouldn't be too hard for folks as resourceful as you, right? No problem, Grandpa Ahab. Oh, and don't go telling my granddaughter we struck any kind of deal. Let's just say we're like-minded people, helping each other out. Heart for heart. Rest assured, heart for heart. Alright, and now immediately go blab to Mia. Proxy, I know you've got a bit knack for business and all, but where are we even supposed to start? How about trying it on the beach? Wait, so you really have to talk people into it? That's so embarrassing. Oh no, Alice never had to go door to door selling Girl Scout cookies. She's too rich for that. I've got the experience. Let me give it a try. Belle made ends meet and paid for her and her brother's food after the fall of the old capital by selling Girl Scout cookies door to door. Belle a fucking hustler. She on that grind. Elegant young lady. What can I do for you, ma'am? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Want to try some high-speed archipelago shoots? No. How cold. And blunt, too. Oh no, Alice likes blunt. You seem like such a graceful young lady. Why would you promote such an unladylike sport with them? Sorry, with them. Alice seems caught off guard, slipping into a moment of self-doubt. No worries, let's try talking to someone else. Wow, what a bitch. Middle-aged man. Hey, what's up? Would you like to try the exciting Aqua Blaster challenge? Aqua Blaster? Sorry, I can't swim. There's no swimming involved. Or working out, either. The middle-aged man, clearly fed up with similar sales pitches, quickly walks away. Come on, you can't expect to sell anything like that. Business is all about creating demand. Come with me. Belle would love to come with you. Darla and Philip. Daddy, can you stop talking on the phone? I want that toy from the shooting stall. Alright, alright. Those booths are all